Pitch Point by Media3. I'm Max van Rossem from adamoments.io, the infinite timeline on Cardano. Today, we interviewed Vito from Vault3, a Web3 project that's helping to gate content for community members. Let's dive right in. Vito, thanks so much for being here to present Vault3. This is a short, no-nonsense format where we maximize signal and minimize noise. So we give you 2 to 3 minutes to pitch, followed by 8 minutes of questions, 8 to 10 minutes. So let's dive right into your pitch. Please go ahead.
Thank you so much, Max, for having me here. Very excited to pitch at Pitch Point. So I'm one of the co-founders and engineers behind Vault3. Which is a token-gated solution that wants to make token gates simple for the community. So perhaps a little bit more context on what a token gate is. Perhaps you haven't heard it before. So you can imagine like a paywall, similar that the ones that you might encounter when you go to Disney Plus or Spotify or Netflix. But instead of giving your credit card to pay for a service and gain access, you can simply connect your wallets and fulfill certain conditions to get through the token gate. In this context, it could be an NFT, it could be a certain amount of fungible tokens, and much more. Possibilities are essentially endless, or at least capped to the protocol. So yeah, this is I prepared a small presentation to show what we have built so far. We were funded by Fund 11 Catalyst, so we're very excited to show our beta version, and yeah, just to like dive straight into it. This is our user interface. You can upload files to TokenGate very easily, and here's our secret sauce. You can add your access conditions right away. As mentioned before, it can be tokens. You can put here your policy IDs. The fingerprint, for instance, if you want token gates for a certain asset, or just like an amount of fungible tokens, for instance. And once you're all set up, you can also brand your experience. And when you upload or create your token gates, you will get something like this, which is like a website that has all this information on. You can brand all of it, all the colors, all the messages that you will see here. And the experience of unlocking this is very simple. You just need to connect your wallets. And if you fulfill the conditions, you will get in and you will have access to the files. As you can see here, there's also a call to actions. And yeah, you can create user journeys with this tool. So recently we launched our, let's say, dashboard. And here you can manage your token gates very easily and also your access conditions. So yeah, our beta is out there, so feel free to check it out, and hope you can use this tool to leverage new projects or your project and your token by adding more utility without all the trouble of actually creating a token gate by yourself. So this is essentially our value proposition, or the main pain that we're solving in the community.
Awesome. That looks great. It's great also to already have something functioning, that really puts it into context for many users. Just from a general perspective, like, what is the target market here that you guys are positioning yourself for? So who are your first users that you're hoping to onboard?
Yeah, that's a great question, Max. So essentially, we are solving a big pain for businesses. So if you have a token, or you have an NFT project, or even if you're a stake pool operator, and if you want to kind of like offer or distribute exclusive information or data or content to your community, it's very expensive and very hard to build this yourself. So we are bringing all this infrastructure to be able to launch a token gate with your conditions for your community within minutes. So this is a little bit our value proposition, and essentially we focus on not just like projects, but also content creators.
Okay, clear. And going a little bit into that infrastructure. So, I mean, of course, that's going to be an immediate question that many of these technical users, especially like SPOs or NFT creators, arguably, they'll be interested to know what kind of infrastructure this data is being stored on. Is there something you can say about that, like privacy, these kind of topics?
Yes, of course. So we are using at the moment IPFS. We are encrypting the data before storing it. But in the future, we want to, of course, offer more options. We are in talks also with partner blockchains that allow us to not only store this data with a different solution as an alternative, but also to delegate the encryption keys to make our solution decentralized. And this is one of the things that we're pursuing in the roadmap. And yeah, just to perhaps give more information about the infrastructure or the technical details. Vault3 is a Web 2.5 solution, which means we don't have smart contracts or we don't have like on-chain infrastructure per se, but we actually have a web service that connects with the Cardano ecosystem through wallets. And our partner Maestro help us to get in touch with the blockchain via APIs to query whether a connected wallet is fulfilling the access conditions for a token gate or not. And this is how we ensure security and privacy as well. But yeah, just to wrap it up, we use IPFS and we encrypt the data before storing there, and we are managing the keys at the moment.
Okay, clear. And so as this service is provided by you, is there a little bit more that you can say about the business model itself? How are your users paying Vault3 for the services that is being run?
Yeah, so at the moment, we offer all of our services for free because we're still finishing development. But we do have a business model in mind. It's very simple. So the idea is that there will be 3 main tiers. They will work similar to subscriptions. We will have a free tier that is going to allow you to create 1 token gate, and it's going to last for 1 week. This will have a cap of 1 gigabyte of storage and 1 access condition. Then you'll have the upgrade, which is like let's say the pro version. And this will give you more token gates to use, more access conditions per token gate, more storage. And you can also have branding implemented there. So you can customize the whole experience more. And finally, we have enterprise solutions, which is like for bigger usage in case that you need to kind of use Vault3 not only to gate content for your community or token holders, but also to do a lot of marketing efforts with this. And we also offer great metric trackers, so you can also get a glance of how your token gates are being used by your community. And yeah, like we don't have a pricing set at the moment, but very soon when we're done with our beta version and we're ready to move on to the production version of Vault3, we will be able to communicate this through our Twitter and Discord.
Clear. Can you tell a little bit about this beta version? I mean, that's very exciting that you have that live, of course, already. I'm sure that you're learning a lot. Can you give us a bit of a sneak peek on, how things are going and what big learnings you're getting out of there?
Absolutely. So it has been quite exciting. We have had quite a lot of bugs, to be 100% honest. But I think this is part of the whole beta experience. We also had great feedback from users. Yeah. They really are using it. You can even see here like the trending spaces, like some people are using our solution already for marketing stuff and for leverage their projects and token utility. La Petite Ada did a great like rare Evo experience recently and got like almost 100 unlocks and users. So yeah, we're picking up on traction slowly but surely. And yeah, like we want to see more what the community can do with our solution to leverage all of this. And at the moment, our beta includes this admin dashboard to easily manage your token gates and access conditions, and you can reuse them across token gates as well. So yeah, at the moment it has been very challenging. Launching is always quite a journey for all projects, and this hasn't been the exception. But yeah, very happy with the results so far.
Great. And in terms of, I mean, this is a classic question that all Web3 projects face, but bridging the gap to new users, this is something that is just a challenge, right? Especially people coming over from Web2 to Web3. Do you have any specific strategies or ideas in mind about how Vault3 can help bridge that chasm?
Yeah, that's a great point. We do. So we have like one of our strategies is to also integrate social medias for this, so that it's not only Web3 exclusive, the service. And the idea is that if you are also a content creator on X or on YouTube, you can also use Vault3 to kind of distribute the content to your followers or your subscribers. And there's a little bit of a very cool feature that we have on our roadmap, but we're not ready, let's say, there to kind of launch it. But this is definitely one of our strategies to slowly onboard people to Web3, to also like invite them to the platform, see the value proposition of gated content, and then perhaps introducing them to Cardano and to create a wallet will be the next step. Also, we definitely have in mind a very cool integration that Nufi Wallet is doing, which allows you to create a wallet in the background using a social media account or even your email. So this is also a very cool and easy way to onboard users and use Vault3 and leverage all the features without having to go through the whole process of opening a wallet and understanding blockchain.
Yeah, fantastic. Okay. Lastly, what's next on the roadmap? So can you tell us where Vault3 is heading next?
Yes. So our plans at the short term is to finish our beta, let's say, phase. And once we pick up enough traction, enough partners, enough users, we will be able to move onto the production version. We will be able to also implement our business model to validate our product and start making it like profitable and sustainable. And the idea would be definitely to keep expanding. So at the moment we are offering another product besides our gates to distribute content. We also have gated forms, which is rather for collecting data from your token holders. And this is a very nice tool that has been already being used by great NFT projects in the community, like the Orem or Claymates. So yeah, it's definitely like a great tool for collecting like delivery addresses from your users or even feedback in the future. And you can be 100% sure that this feedback is coming from your community, from your token holders or your stake pool delegators. And it's also a great way to leverage real-fi projects or products where you have to send physical stuff to people. And this is a gap that we're helping to close and make very cheap to kind of build with our infrastructure.
Great. Okay, well, thanks so much. I've learned a lot about Vault3. I'm going to be following you guys, and yeah, looking forward to the next step, Vito.
Thank you so much, Max. Thank you for inviting me, and hope to speak to you soon. Thank you.
Yeah, cheers.